Welcome to the Wild to Mile podcast with me, Bethan Kershaw.
And me, Nicole O'Brien.
We are going to be talking about relationships,
dating,
20s, 30s, age, sex,
spirituality,
wild nights,
party lifestyle.
We've literally got everything on this podcast.
We've got you covered for your life experiences. Right, we're your agony aunts here now, okay?
Literally.
We've been through the ringer.
Through it!
And we're out the other end, kind of.
Kind of. We're still kind of dipping in and out.
Yeah, dipping in and out. But you'll see throughout this season of the podcast all of our experiences and how we've dealt with them and how we have not dealt with them as well.
Literally, we're going to talk about all the messy bits, all the fun bits, all the happy bits. Like, this is what this podcast is about. This is raw. This is going to be... it's
unfiltered, it's unedited, so everything what you see is what you get, really, with us. We used to be crazy party girls. I first met Bethan when she was so drunk and I was so drunk, and I remember her tumbling and walloping her head against her wardrobe in Dubai.
Literally. I had concussion. I was concussed. No, I'm sure that was the first time that I actually met you. I was concussed.
Yeah, you were concussed.
Yeah, it was actually, everyone was terrified. I was obviously so spaced out. Everyone was running around like headless chickens. If you could just imagine, like, blurry eyesight, like, woo, like birds fucking flying around my head, and they were all like running around like headless chickens.
And like, that's like a baby trying to mind a baby. Like, I was so drunk as well. And I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, we're gonna have to call 999 like and get an ambulance. And then you just rose up and you're like, I'm grand. I was thinking,
grand. I'm fine.
Oh my God.
But I know
she's got a cut the size of God only knows what on her head.
I know. But it was so weird. It was just like I rose up like an angel. I was just like
like an angel.
It's fine. I'm here.
I know. And
I was definitely still concussed, wasn't I?
Oh, you were. But I was thinking, this girl's a bit me. We're going to get along just fine.
That was so fun. That was honestly so. That was when we were literally like party girls. We're completely different now.
It makes me actually have goosebumps thinking about it. Like, I went to Dubai for 6 weeks and I went out every day and every night apart from one night. I did not go out for 6 weeks of drinking. That's disgusting.
Wait, you did go out every night for 6 weeks?
For 6 weeks.
Oh, I thought you meant like you went out for one night in 6 weeks.
No.
I was like, is anybody else listening? This doesn't sound right.
No.
It doesn't sound bad.
I was out every night for 6 weeks. I took one night off.
That's so wild, isn't it? Do you know what? When I like look back at the way that I used to drink, like that is like borderline have very much issues. Yeah, 100%. And it was so normal. I mean, listen, I was literally on one of the UK's biggest TV shows, known for bad behaviour. Literally known for it. Like, and I look back and I just think, I don't understand how that even got accepted. Like, how?
It's mad. I think like the culture like back then was so different now. I think because of lockdown and everything, that has made everyone like be so much more health conscious. I think because we've like gotten older anyway, like I'm not gonna lie, I'll go out like once every 2 weeks, once every week, depends, like once every week in summer, once every like 2 to 3 weeks in the winter. It just depends. Like, I still enjoy going out, but I'm not binge going out like 4 times a week, which was honestly what I was doing years ago. 4 times a week, I'd literally be hungover for half my week. And the hangovers now, guys, I can't deal with it. I'm 3 days in bed.
Yeah, literally same.
No.
Like, you know what I don't understand? I mean, I think what it is obviously like your liver when you're a bit younger, it's a lot healthier. Yeah. It can withstand a lot more. Now it can't. No. Now it's battered. Now it's like a fucking shriveled up prune. Now it's literally like a little shriveled up medjool date. Genuine. And I'm just like, no girl.
Like,
no girl.
Girl, put down that 5th glass of wine, girl.
Put down that glass of wine, girl.
But the hangovers are just too bad. But I find it so funny how we met each other when we were like,
party. Yeah, but then
now we're like, wellness.
Yeah, it almost went like this. It went like this. So this was Nicole, this was me, right? This was me, and we're coming in together like this. And then we came, and then we're going, right, okay.
And then we go through the same trauma.
Yes.
But different
but yes. And then
we evolve into a flower.
Yeah, flower. Lotus flower.
Now we're a flower.
Lotus flowers.
Lotus flower, but with a bit of trauma.
And we'll talk about it all in this podcast.
Yeah, you will hear all about the trauma.
Everything.
we are very open books.
Yeah, but it is mad. I do definitely think that like a lot of the things that like we've obviously went through in our lifetime, and obviously like a friend has said this to me, and a lot of things like you internalize other people's behaviors.
Right, what do you
mean
by
like
that?
So for instance, like, you know, obviously like sometimes when you talk about like things that people do, and like
the phone's gone off.
Oh no, soz. That was me. Sorry. So like, you know, when you think about like if people do things like probably not intent, like they're not probably I mean, they might be trying to really hurt you, right. But like sometimes I do this a lot. I'm really, really bad for this. I internalize like other people's behaviors. And like what, like Michael said that to me once, like he said that I'm internalizing it.
Michael is
my friend. He's basically helping with the podcast. He's got the own company, but obviously we'll put all of that in the tags and we'll show you. But yeah, so like obviously, you know, like wait, I've lost my train of thought.
Internalizing behavior.
Yeah, so internalizing when people do things wrong to you, and then you can like internalize it, and then obviously I feel like we kind of struggle with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know 100%. What I mean? Me probably more so than you.
Oh yeah, but I definitely struggle with that too. 100%.
Because it's like you think, I don't know, like you make like their decisions like you like a you problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always make it as in like, well, what's wrong with me and why have I been treated like this?
Shit, that has really resonated with me.
Oh no.
I always do that.
But I do think so. Leading on, this is why I think we're in this like wellness space now. If we're being very conscious of like, you know, if we're going out and partying and the kind of party people and being around a lot of party people, or like, you know, if we're kind of spending a lot of time with people who drain our energy and not like, you know, who literally fucking siphon our energy.
Yeah, it's
and
like
not
what are they called? The
energy vampires.
No, the people in you don't watch Harry Potter?
Oh no, Harry Potter.
The
Dementors. I knew that as well, and I don't really watch Harry Potter. I'm a Marvel fan.
Yeah, you love Marvel. I love Harry Potter.
I love Marvel.
Which is so funny because usually, like, actually, you do find like people just love Marvel
or
and just love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And we've got this dynamic going, which I love. Yeah, I think it's important to protect your peace, protect your energy.
And I feel like that's where we're at now, aren't we?
100%. I think we're good at like finding balance.
Slightly not great.
No balance with going out and being and staying in. Sorry, with the wellness side.
Sorry. Yeah.
And I think like I'm not, as I said, we're not going out every night of the week anymore. Like we'll go out once or twice or once a week or once every 2 weeks for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, nah. I barely go out now. Barely.
Yeah. Actually, that's true.
I do go out quite a lot when I go down to London because obviously, like, we go out a lot. It's up here, not really, nah. Like, I literally don't have many friends up here who party like that anymore.
Yeah. It's not the known thing or not the done thing anymore, I feel like.
It's like certain groups of people, I think, isn't it? It's kind of like you either, like, continue or you don't. I feel like a lot of people, like the party people in town who was always out in town when we were younger, like a lot of them have like settled down, had babies and that now, so they're not really out the way they used to be out. Or they're like in relationships, or they've moved away and they're not living in the UK anymore, or whatever it is. I do think that like from me being younger in the young era of like partying and stuff, like everyone's just grew up. I mean, some people haven't, but like some people still doing it. But like, I feel like everyone's kind of in a different era now.
I want to know what your craziest thing that you've done when you were like a party girl is. Are you allowed to even say on the podcast?
Probably not. Yeah, just, you know what? I'm not very good at like on the spot, like.
Oh yeah, you're not. Sorry, you're
who was it? I was speaking to someone and they said, what did they say? They said, it's basically, it was another way of saying like thinking on the spot. But he basically like, oh yeah, you're not very good at that, are you? And I was like,
bit rude.
But no, I'm not. To be fair, no, I'm not though. I'm not. But yeah, so. Crazy. I mean, I think my craziest thing was genuinely going into TV. Genuinely, I do think that was the craziest decision that I've ever made. So many amazing moments, don't get us wrong, so many amazing opportunities. Obviously, I've got my platform with like my community of people on my platform, which I'm so grateful for. But then also a lot of bad things as well. Like it's kind of, you got to take the good and the bad, the happy and the sad.
That's so true. I think, we're so grateful, the two of us, for having a good community of people surrounding us. And I mean, my following is literally 80% women, which I love.
Wow, that is, I'm so, let me check mine because I'm desperate to know. I
love, and I think everyone who follows me is just very supportive and very nice, and I feel very blessed. Yeah. And I'm very thankful for Too Hot to Handle for giving me that opportunity. Season 1, which 100%. I didn't think that was going to be big.
But also, like I think that also you have to keep a platform built so you can get exposure. But like people will not follow you unless you've got things on your profile. True. So as much as like the TV gives you the opportunity, it gives you a little bit of the limelight, you have to keep that person engaged. Yeah. They're not just like following you for no reason. Yes, you've had the platform, you've had the limelight, but that's not that the followers are there because of you. So like don't think in your head, that like platform, that TV is how you got it. You got it from being yourself, and people love that about you, and they watched your profile and they looked at your content and they stayed there because of you.
That's
so
you
cute. You built that. Yeah. They obviously gave you the little boost, and they gave eyes. They put eyes on you, but they followed because of you.
Oh my god, that's so cute. You're gonna make me cry. That's so
nice.
Sorry. That is so cute.
Yeah, I just want to remind you of that.
That's very nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're both very grateful for having those opportunities.
Oh, this is great. 74.9% women.
Brilliant.
Get in. Oh, yes. I love the girls.
Love the girly girls.
The girly girls. But then I also love the gays.
Yeah, we love the gays.
And I do love the guys. I do. I am a little lover girl.
Yeah.
Some of them I don't. Some of them are scary. But most of them, well, not most of them.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yeah. I think I've decided what I need to work on is my relationship with men.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Because I dip in between, don't I, in and out. Yeah. But listen,
it's a love-hate relationship.
It's a love-hate relationship. It's really weird because I want to love men, but I think I've just been so hurt before.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's hard.
We both have.
It's hard.
It's hard to love someone who has hurt you so much.
Well,
or a species.
A species, yeah. I think it's more just about like when you hear stories and like your friends tell you stories. It's building up rapport on things. Do you know what I mean? 100%. But listen, that's for another time. It's for another episode. We're not going to get into that now. We need to right. So basically, I want to talk about your like favorite self-care hack. Like, what is something that you cannot live without that you would literally recommend to anyone? And it could be from like palm reading, it could be from like bubble baths with like spa music and candles, it can be yoga in the forest. What is it?
I've got a few. So I'll always listen to
Alexa, stop.
Alexa's playing spa music.
Literally spa music. Sorry, this is how you know that I'm a wellness girly through and through.
No, I'm crying.
I was like, what? I thought it was an aeroplane. So listen, no, don't laugh at it. So obviously I'm trying to regulate my nervous system because I'm burnt out at the moment, right? And I've got nervous system dysregulation every day. So I set my alarm to play spa music every day at 6 o'clock.
That's so cute.
Every day at 6 o'clock, Alexa turns it on for us.
Oh my god, don't say her name.
Oopsie.
Oh no, yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. I think with me, I love Pilates.
Okay.
I live, laugh, love Pilates.
Live, laugh, love life.
It makes me feel so good. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something. I don't like HIIT training. Like, I don't like heavy run, weights.
Fair.
Not for me. I'm in my cutesy Pilates girl era. Love that. I love listening to acoustic covers when I have a shower.
Wow. Do you know I've got a friend that loves that as well?
Yeah.
I don't know about the shower, but he loves acoustic covers.
I love acoustic covers.
Shout out James, that one's for you.
Oh, okay. It's how I relax.
Yeah.
And then I just lather my face, then I go upstairs, I put my hair back, lather my face in a Laneige sleep mask.
Go on. Alexa, stop!
She's tempting you.
She is. She's like, this girl needs to be regulated.
That is
immediately.
Hilarious. Oh my God, I love that. I love that you have that on.
I mean, these might not be able to pick it up on the mics, to be fair. Yeah. But Alexa,
let's call her Anna.
Anna basically turned on the spa music again because she's like, get regulated now, bitch.
Please, that is so funny. What's your rituals?
Oh, I've got so many tools. I've got Tibetan singing bowls. I've got an acupuncture mat. I've got
I love that.
Yeah, breath work. I love breath work. There's an app called Open. That's really good. It's really good for things. There's loads of different apps that you can use, but Open's quite a good one, and it does like breath works and stuff like that.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm actually just screaming how yours are so deep and mine's like, I love acoustic covers and a Laneige face mask.
I know, but Howie,
you're like, I love my sound healing.
I love my somatic movement.
I'm like, yeah, Laneige face mask and acoustic covers.
No, but listen, still though, I think like for me, I think it really depends. I just think I'm really trying to find balance, and I think like at the minute I recognise like how many things it's so weird, right? Does anybody else feel like this? Like, do you feel like the older that you get, the more like stuff you can remember? Like, I genuinely think that the older that I'm getting all these like memories coming flooding back, and I do think it's like affecting us a little bit.
From when you were younger, like?
Yeah.
Oh, I can remember when I was born. That's going to sound so weird. I can remember the day after I was born, I was put in an incubator because I had trouble breathing because I had pneumonia. And I remember all these doctors probing me with stuff. And I said to my mom, like a few years ago, and I was like describing the room. I was describing what happened. And Mom was like, yeah, that happened.
Oh my God, that is so scary.
I had a house when I was one. We moved out when I was 1 years old. So I was there for the first year of my life. And we went back about 8 years ago because my parents still owned the house and rented out. And I said, Dad, before we go in, I just want to describe how I remember the rooms being like upstairs. And it's not like there was no photos that I had looked at or whatever, and I was describing like all these different things because I remember distinctly when my parents had left to go for dinner one night, there was a babysitter who had like a huge dog.
Yeah.
I was only 6 months old, and I was describing the room. I was describing everything. We go in, and my dad was like, it was exactly how I remembered.
That is actually wild.
And I moved out when I was 1.
That's so wild.
It's mad how your brain can remember all these things.
Yeah. See, I basically like kind of similar to that. Like, I remember this house. I can't remember what it was. But then when I've explained it to me mum, she's like, nah, like that never happened. And I'm like, yeah, but it must have happened. But then maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just a dream. And I've just sometimes really remembered the dream.
Yeah, sometimes your brain can do that. It can make up like memories.
Yeah,
which is mad.
I know. Like, I've actually got a made-up memory.
That's mad, isn't
it? Oh.
But, like...
life is so complex, and, like, your brain's so... I'm so interested in stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Dr.
psychology, Dr. Amen, you know, the spiritual psychologist, like, these people that look into, like, the mind. I'm just obsessed with it. It's a borderline obsession.
Yeah.
It is.
It's so interesting, though.
It is.
Like, it's interesting to see how all that works. But, like, it's mad. Like, I don't remember what I had for breakfast today, but I remember when I was 2 days old. Explain that. Like, make that make sense.
Make it make sense,
Make it make sense.
Oh my God, do you want to know something, right?
What?
Do you know that? So, you know, like stress and like trauma and all of this, like your basically stress and like the way that you speak to yourself can actually make you like not as smart. So like when you're constantly like putting yourself down and really negative mindset, you're shrinking something that's like, I think it's your hippocampus, and it's the brain that stores memories and that like learns.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so when you're in like negative situations, or if you've experienced like traumas and stuff, like your brain shuts down certain things to protect itself, and one of them things is like your hippocampus, it shrinks.
Right, so these pricks who've caused me trauma have also made me more dumb. Are you fucking joking me?
No, it's not funny.
That's literally putting a knife and twisting it. They've now made me more dumb.
No!
Brilliant.
Love that. love that.
Just more resentment to have here.
Love the resentment. No, right, come on
therapy.
now.
We need therapy.
Yeah,
anyway,
literally, I feel like this is gonna sound like our therapist, and it's not. And we'll need to remember this. This is not therapy.
I know, but
I will forget.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let you know now. I will forget.
We will forget, and we'll probably act like we're in a therapy session, and we're very open books. Just to let you know. So you're gonna hear all about every single trauma, situationship, some dating advice, some dating issues, some blah blah. Blah.
Yeah.
Like, you'll hear it all.
Oh god, yeah. Yes, you will.
But it's. I feel like we have a nice mix of serious chats, insightful chats, and just having a fucking laugh.
Yeah,
it's a nice little mix.
It is a nice little mix.
Like, I love self-help podcasts, but I also love listening to two girls chatting shit, having the crack.
Yeah.
And I think funny shit, like.
Yeah,
I think we have a nice little balance, hopefully, with the topics we have in mind.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll see, because sometimes I can spiral off me, you know. I'm going to literally just put it out. I will just put it out there. Listen, all of my friends know that I spiral out of control sometimes. I'm very, very opinionated, but then guess what? No, because then I regret it.
That's why we have you on mic here now.
I know, but sometimes I do. I'm opinionated, then I regret, because I'm like, no, like my life path number says that I need to move with like compassion and humanitarian or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but I think it's good sometimes to be opinionated in certain things. It's what you believe in.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel like
you've got strong beliefs.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's good.
Yeah, but maybe it's trauma response. Maybe it's not belief. Like, this is what I struggle to delegate and understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the difference between like an actual, like, say for instance, like attachment styles? What's the difference between like attachment style, trauma response? Like, what, or is it the same thing? Oh, I think it's the same thing.
I think it's the same thing.
Oh, yes, it is.
Because I have anxious attachment style.
Trauma. No, I feel like it's a mix. I feel like we're mixed sometimes.
Do you think? I think when I like someone, though, I am quite anxious, but I pretend that I'm not, and then I'll be at home like in a ball, rolling on the floor.
Yeah, but at least you pretend. I don't. I'll let them know straight away.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like,
do.
oh my god, and they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I'm like, limerence. Limerence.
At least you're open and honest about it. I pretend that I'm like, don't give a fuck, and then I'm at home like literally in my wardrobe. Like,
I would
fucking
rather
rocking back and forth.
Like, have you seen that fox at the end of the bed? The scraggly little fox.
That is me. That is me waiting for the text back.
The scraggly little fox on the end of the bed.
Yeah, I'm the scraggly little fox meme on the end of the bed, waiting for a text back, even though it's only been about 2 minutes, wanting to hate my life. Done, dusted, bye. And then I get a text back, and then I'm just like a prancing little fairy in the garden.
Right, hang on a minute. Right, we need to figure out how you start decentering men. Like, what the fuck? I know. What, you're telling me you're prancing about the garden because you got a text back?
Yeah, because I'm back in control. So I decide then when I can text him back and I can live in happiness until that I then text back, and then I'm again scraggly fox at the end of the bed waiting for the text back. It's a vicious cycle of ups and downs, and my cortisol levels are through the fucking roof constantly.
Oh my god. Nah, that is hilarious. That is so funny. I kind of feel like I think I was a lot more codependent and anxious when I was younger.
When you were younger?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was a lot more codependent and anxious, and it's like I didn't know how to like verbalize that. Mm-hmm. So like I spent too much time like trying to get people who weren't treating us right, trying to get them to treat us right. I'm a bit more right. See ya. If you don't know how to like conflict resolutionize, or whatever the word is, if you don't know how to if you don't know how to resolve conflict at your big old age now, like nah. Yeah. Like you just can't, you cannot pour your energy into that shit. You really, really can't. I have learned my lesson. I have, and I'm the type of person, and even my life number says this, I'm life number 9. My life number says like I have to experience the hurt. I have to experience it. I can't see it from other people. Yeah. I have to experience it myself, to feel the emotion, to grow from it. Mm-hmm. So like, say like like cheating, lying, deception, betrayal, all these things. I can watch it happen to other people and watch it go down, but I'll never fully understand it until it really happens to me. I think. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, I kind of feel that as well. I need to look off about I think we're like going into overdrive here. Our brains are like
probably
going mad. I need to look up about my life number 6. I need to understand what it actually means.
Yeah.
And like really delve in
ChatGPT.
I know, but I'm scared of ChatGPT sometimes.
I love. Oh my God, it's the best thing ever.
It is amazing. Like you can do like it's like a therapy session constantly. My ChatGPT thinks I'm absolutely fucked. Like I'll literally be like sending in screenshots of like men's texts being like, what does he mean?
Oh my God.
And they're like, he's not interested. I'm like, okay, I will go die.
Oh my God.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But sometimes actually it did actually come up like that before. And they were like, he's actually not giving much back, so he may not be that interested. And I was like, but why? Why is he not interested?
But that's the thing, isn't it? The
what
question's
should I be doing?
Not about why. The question's about, is he blind? What? What do you mean he's not in? Like, obviously this man's never had anything good in his life. Like, you're talking about he's not interested. This man is clearly not knowing what a good thing is. A good thing could come and smack him in the face and he wouldn't see it.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
You know what though? More fool him. More fool him. And this is the thing as well. Like I genuinely don't understand when, like, you know, obviously when women and like your friends come and say, oh, this thingy, this problem is, and I'm like, how?
I know.
How? Like, have we just got a different relationship? Like, can I say something different? Like what? Because I just think that you are literally one of the most amazing people to ever grace this planet. Oh like God. Genuinely though.
I think you're the most amazing person ever. I think you're like,
come on, let's
so
kiss
kind.
So
kind and compassionate, but funny. Like I actually think, sorry, not to blow smoke up our arses, but we're brilliant.
Well, like, like honestly, no, but listen, I genuinely do find it like really, really baffling because I'm just like, how are people not saying what I can say? Like, it's actually offensive to my eyeballs when people try and treat you like shit. Like, it's so offensive because I just think, I'm going to punch him in the throat. I'm not. I do not condone violence at all. I'm so sorry. I've literally had one fight in my whole entire life. Like, I'm not a fighter at all. Funny. Don't get us wrong. I'll argue until I'm blue in the face. I have got a hot temper. I have got.
You're passionate.
Let's
rephrase that.
I am. You're right. I'm passionate.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I just think, what the fuck?
I know. I think that sometimes when people fuck you over, I'm like, and my friends, I'm like, are you well? But I think these people that we all do, I'm attracted to people who don't want to settle down, really.
We need to uncover our attachment style immediately.
There's a lot going on.
But then I also think there's definitely a huge emphasis on, like, you know, constantly being a work in progress. Like, I've noticed over the last few years, because obviously I've been on this kind of self-development journey for a long time. Very, very long time. I think it really kind of spiraled off when I went through, like, a public breakup. And I think it really... Don't get us wrong, like I was always in the gym and like working on myself, but not to the extent of what I did then. But now it's a bit more mental, so I'm really focusing on, like, I think it's more about just knowledge. I'm struggling to apply it though. That's my problem. So, pardon me. I've got all this knowledge in my brain and I know a lot, but I really struggle to actually actions, like, so I know what I need to do, but the action isn't following.
But it's like your brain and your body, you said before, are separate entities, right?
Yeah, but it's I think it's hard when you just don't know what the fuck is going on with your body. Like, I really, really find it difficult, especially obviously being like late diagnosed ADHD, and I'm struggling a lot more than what I did like 3-4 years ago. 3-4 years ago, it wasn't really a thing. Don't get us wrong, I had me ups and downs and stuff like that, and I had a lot of people say, like, have you got ADHD? Like, but now it's a lot, like, now I can really tell because I can feel it in my body. I'm having a full-on ADHD burnout, and it feels like I've been like this for years now.
Well, I can tell you, maximum it lasts is 3 years, so I think you're out of it now. Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I
had
hope
it for
so.
I had it for 3 years.
Right.
And that is around the maximum that you have it, but you have to just let it take its course.
Right. It is
I
hard.
got out of it last January, and I had to wait so long But I honestly think you're nearly there.
Right.
I think you're at the fucking back end of it now.
Okay.
And you're going to get out of it.
We're starting this podcast, so that's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, that at least I'm getting moving. Things are moving forward with us, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and obviously,
excited.
you know, I want to do like my coaching and stuff like that. And I know I've been saying it for years, but at the same time, it's just slow burner. And it's one of them things I have to listen to my body because
100%.
I've just ignored it for years and years and years. I've bypassed every feeling. I've bypassed everything. So now I'm just like, nah. Anyways, how did we get on this topic again?
Like
not the spiral out of control. Where the fuck did that go?
Not the tangents.
Not the tangents.
Oh, God.
But you know what? Girly chats. This is what it is, isn't it?
Girly chats. This is the whole podcast is going to be girly chats.
Spirals. It's a spiral. If you enjoy chaotic, random, all over the place, then fair enough. Come.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Make
if
sure.
you want scheduled, if you want like things like produced stuff. No, not here. Bye.
Yeah, we're very off the cuff, having a laugh, girly chats. So yeah, we're gonna have a good few episodes chatting away like this. So
I'm just thinking.
What?
It's 6:20.
Yeah.
It's that 20 minutes we've been chatting, rambling on.
Oh yeah, probably longer, half an hour.
Really?
I think half an hour.
Yeah.
So make sure you subscribe, whatever platform this is on. Make sure you subscribe and you share with a friend.
Share with a friend. If you think that they might enjoy us rambling.
Rambling conversations. And we'll see you in episode 2.
Bye.
Bye.